There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another random DOS game show. And this is a game by Strategic Studies Group. We have some lovely music there, courtesy of General User. I'm experimenting with sound fonts at the minute. Warlords 2. So nice they made it twice. So nice they made a deluxe edition apparently. Okay. So we're getting an intro here? Yeah. Okay, we'll skip that. You can watch it and whoa! Hello, giant floating samurai head. So this is Warlords 2 Deluxe, the Island Kingdom of Erythea, I think. So already I think I can tell what sort of game this is. Patriots always talk of dying for their country and never killing for their country. Bertrand Russell. That reminds me of a game that would come out later called Rome Total War, where they would have quotes in the transition screens. So let's go new scenario. So we've got a list of scenarios that we can pick from here. Interesting. So there's a whole pile of levels. So let's just go with the default, huh? Okay. Alright, so that's the selected campaign there in the right hand side. So if we hit begin game, oh right, we get to choose our race. Beginner. There is an option that says I am the greatest. It's tempting to select that. Oh, I think that just changed all the computers to really hard. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's try that again, shall we? I have a bad feeling about that. I am the greatest selection, so let's just go nice and easy. Difficulty is apparently 79%. So we have to pick which one of these we're going to be. So let's just go with the Syrians. Oh no, I see. They're all selected as human at the minute. We just have to select everyone else and whether to enhance their abilities or not. And you can see the handy difficulty percentage there, sort of saying, right, that's not too hard a game. So let's begin.
War begin.
Okay, giant floating head. Syrians, turn 1. Haha, right. Okay. A hero emerges in Myria called Sir Roger. We can call him whatever we want, so let's call him Sir Lawnie. Let's hire Sir Lawnie. Okay. I think I see what this is. Lovely music. It's just train some heavy infantry. So that will take 2, and it will cost 6. So you can also right, there's a whole list of things you can do here. So you can construct stuff. You know, I really should have looked at the manual for this one. Just going to turn this down a little bit. The music, as nice as it is deafening me. We can rename the city. Burn the city to the ground. I think that would be a bad move to burn our city. And we can build and produce stuff. Alright, there we go. There's a production screen of sorts. The Syrian city of Myria. Thou hast 234 gold. Right. Interesting. The red box is what we're currently producing, I think. So Let's hit that, and then our gold goes down. And then that tells us, I think that's a quick thing, a quick production screen. I might be wrong. Click here to vector to a new city. Click here to change the destination of armies. Okay. We've got Sir Lawnie here. We have the option. There is arrow keys. That's useful. So we can look at all the neighbouring city-states that don't belong to us, I don't think. Venture forth, Sir Lawnie. Uh-oh. The knights. You meant to take them with you, Sir Lawnie. There we go. So we have to click on them to group move his armies. So what happens if we attack? Sir Lawnie has won the battle! Well done, Sir Lawnie. Victory! Sir Lawnie, you have shown no mercy. The city of Myra... In the city of Myra. The city is yours. I'm saying Myra because it reminds me of a former goalkeeper called Thomas Myra. The city is yours. Will you occupy, pillage, sack, or raise? This is very similar to Total War again, where they would give you a choice. And I say similar, I mean Total War probably copied this. Let's just occupy it, because we are a nice people. So we'll train some scouts. I think that's what it's doing. Myra is a poor rest stop for travellers going to and from Myria. Good to know. And we can rename it, of course, but let's not. I think we can actually tell people, look, concentrate. You know the way you can set a sort of auto move for people in certain games? This is similar. It's like, hey, we want to funnel all our forces towards this city. I'm just learning at the minute. So the build production currently producing, and you can see a whole pile of stuff here has been blanked out. I think it's currently producing all 3 of those, and we'll find out in the next turn. Okay, so Sir Lawnie can bravely continue. Let's investigate this. Group move 0. So we can't... Oh, the old cave. In a hillock in the marsh, the old cave is full of monsters and treasures. Intriguing. Most intriguing. So, if we just end the turn there. Turn 2. Okay. You can see already we've generated some new forces. So we can combine them. I think I may have messed up there. Yeah, I messed up. You have to select everything with shift, I believe. I might be wrong. I wonder how to click on the capital. Because I keep moving everything, which is not what I want to do. Let's see. The music's changed to a more ambient piece now. So, build productions, blah 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 blah. I think we're okay at the minute. We'll just end the turn. Oh, we can actually see some of the stuff going on there. That was interesting. They've been they've had moves scheduled, which we don't want. Am I just changing the order or something? This is one of those where I probably should have checked the manual out. Oh no, what have I done now? I've moved him, and then I moved them back. Interesting. So it's a kind of movement system that I haven't quite figured out. And there isn't any tooltips. So it's one of those where you would actually have to figure everything out and use the manual. There's probably a help system. Move all to there. Well, that's just move those guys. See, they're just moving back and forth. And I think that's my issue with Warlords 2. And it is my issue. It's not an issue with the game, unless you like that particular style of movement, I guess. It's just the way in which the units move feels counterintuitive to me. But it might just be a me thing. I'm stressing that. You'd think I'd learn how to move. That would be an important thing to do. See, I thought move all would move everybody, but I think if I select everybody, there we go. They're a group now, and they've moved. So how do I ungroup and focus on, say, the city? Because if I hover over the city, it doesn't change to another icon. And for those who are fans of the Warlords series and who are tearing their hair out at this point, being like, Lawnie, just move this way, I'd like to apologise, I guess. I just can't get my head around it, but it looks really good. Let's end the turn. Oh, there's combat going on. Thankfully, we're far away from it, so nobody cares. So, we select these guys. Let's just go over here. Interesting. So you can change units using that button. Oh no, is that just we have what we hold? I'm not sure. But I'm enjoying myself. So let's have a look at the menu, shall we? While I'm here. It is quite a sort of dry turn-based strategy. But it's intriguing looking. The graphics are nice and colourful. It's just a case of figuring out like the control system. So, SSG. You could say about Warlords. Yep, that's fine. About the scenario. One of the original Warlords 2 scenarios. Okay. About my PC. Yeah. We've got game settings that we can change, I believe. And there's clearly been a lot of thought that's been put into this, with the menu and the systems and so on. My brain's just not working today. Aha. So, you can pick shortcuts. Interesting. And then you can pick orders, which we sort of looked at before. And we can have a look at the reports, which of course are an important part of a turn-based strategy. So a number of armies each side owns, yada yada yada. I have 8 armies, that's good to know. And we can click on the buttons, and we can get a sort of comparative look at everything. So I have far more armies than everyone else. I might sound somewhat subdued here, but it's because with these sort of games, honestly, you just have to take it all in, and it's fascinating. these reports are all in the menu as well by the looks of things. So if I click there, no fights to report. Good to know. You are coming second, apparently. We're not the most powerful. Disappointing. We can inspect heroes, and since we only really have Sir Lawnie, there's experience points as well, sort of like Heroes of Might and Magic. Army bonus. This isn't the most entertaining of videos, I have to say. You know, it's just me sort of finding things out about this. But that's what you do with this sort of genre, you know, you take a minute and just explore everything. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. Not because this is a bad game, because honestly I think this might well be a good game. A very interesting turn-based strategy in the vein of Heroes of Might and Magic and Lords of the Realm. But, and this is a but, it's one of those where I think you need to read up on it, figure out the interface, figure out the movement. I didn't really do that this episode. I went in blind for a change, and I paid for it. But who would I recommend this game for? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Fans of Heroes of Might and Magic, Lords of the Realm, fans of turn-based strategies, fans of fantasy worlds, fans of games that have like a series of maps. You could probably randomly generate some yourself. Wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. There's a lot of replayability here, if you can figure out the systems better than poor old Lawnie did. So yeah, I give this a thumbs up, but it's more of a sort of, yeah, it probably is good thumbs up, rather than a, oh my god, this is the greatest thing of all time thumbs up, because I didn't get to see enough of what Warlords 2 offered, because it wasn't quite as easily accessible as some of the other games in the genre that I've played. And if you like me playing games in genres I have no business playing, then feel free to take a look at the hundreds of other videos, because I take on all comers. And if you like what you see there, you can always subscribe. And if you can control Warlords far better than a lackluster Lawnie can, then you're probably one of my brilliant patrons. Look at those great names. Strategic tacticians, the lot of them. It's a really, really interesting game. Definitely worth a look for strategy buffs. Until next time.